us now, this is like your sneak peek into the detox. If you did not get to sign up for the detox, or those of us who are walking through the halls of a mentee, joining us right now, we're going through the detox to detach. Because why? When you detox and you detach, that amplifies how you're walking through the halls of a mentee. That amplifies your activation transmission that you may be getting, may or may not, on the 8-8 Lionsgate, because the halls of a mentee is the 8-8 Lionsgate way. It is a gateway, not just one day. However, on the 8-8, it is the peak between the gateway that starts at the end of July and goes all the way up to about August 12th, which is when we're having the new moon. So there's a lot of potent activation going on right now. There's a lot of cosmic conversation going on right now. So I'm sharing some of that with you all right now, right now, right now. So if you can, share the live, tap the hearts so we can get the algorithms going to whoever is reaching these higher frequencies, because these some altitudes, y'all. Not everybody could find us right here. Not everybody can find me and align when I go live. These are high altitudes, and I'm not just saying that just because it's me, but I know the energy that I walk in. I know the energy that I walk in, and I know the works that I do, right? Individually, just through experientially, and to exemplify. I don't just talk things that I know. The information that I'm sharing you is because I go where I go and then share what I know, so that those who can get it can go where they need to go and show what they need to show. Study and show thyself approved. This is not for gimmicks. This is not a spiritual club. This is not the kind of time for that. I speak to those who are on that timeline, and only very, very few can catch the true timeline. Only very few are on the true timeline. A lot of people are on the real-time reality timeline, but they are not in the true time reality timeline. There is a difference. You can be real. That doesn't mean you're true. We got a lot of real ones out there. We have very few true ones out there. Ashe? So, as I said, I'm sharing this out to, let me ping right now. Star Seeds, you know who to go and grab. Galactic Family, ancestors, whatever they doing, let them stop and drop and hear what's going on. Stop, drop, and roll like it's fire, right? While I'm looking at the sun, that's that fire that's in Leo. That's that fire. Let them stop, drop, and roll and feel the fire. Ignition time. Time to ignite and go through the dimensions in their mind. Specifically and particularly, Galactic Family, Starseed, I'm looking for Alicia. Alicia, if you hear or if you happen to come through, let me know if you sent your donation, because I want to make sure that you get your information. You didn't send an email, so I could not email you for that night. I was looking and looking and looking. I even did a little last minute video. For those who did not get their emails out, please send it. We meet again tomorrow. We already started the detox, and I've been talking about it. I've been sharing information about it. We co-host with Dedicated Roots. We've been sharing this information. A lot of times people will miss the divine coordinates in time because you don't, pick it up. Pick up that phone up on the request line. You are chosen because you have chosen, not because somebody chose you. Ashe? I emailed you and Cash App, but I never got. Are you Alicia? Please let me know you're Alicia, because that's the only one person that's missing that I got a Cash App from, and there's one person that I didn't get a Cash App from. So please let me know you're Alicia. Yes, we found Alicia. See? My star seeds, I just pinged you. You can ask anybody in here. Somebody put up in the chat and let her know. Somebody put a 144 in the chat and let her know. I can't make this stuff up. I literally just said, ping her right now. I'm specifically looking for Alicia. You're the reason why I'm on right now. Because I was not coming on. I said, I'm not doing a live while I'm walking through my hallway. Least spirit tells me to. Right? She's like, are you serious? Yes, literally right before you came on and said, before I saw your email, let me scroll back down, that said, oh, I cannot make this up. Spirit, you are funny. You see why it pays to be obedient? I emailed you right before I saw where you said I emailed you. I literally just said, Galactic Family, Starseeds, go get her, because she already paid. I know you gave your donation already, and you're the only one. It was one left. It was two, but I got the other one. It was one left that I did not get to send an email out to, and I sent a video just for some of you right before going on that night. And then you came in. So yeah, like, please, I can't make this up. Y'all let her know. Y'all let her know. Ashe, Ashe. Tropical, why you need therapy? Tropical said, damn, I need therapy now. I just got on here. Yep. Ashe, see? It makes no mistake. You missed the first one, but we meet again tomorrow. So stick around. I'm gonna share some information. You the one that got everybody hearing what they hearing right now, because I would not share this if it wasn't for you. So I'm sharing it for those. And Royale, do me a favor too. See if you can put something in the group, in our regular WhatsApp group, and let them know. Anybody who missed the detox, let them know I'm live right now. If they want some information right now to catch us up in the group, for anybody who missed the detox or detach, let them know if you can for me, please. Hey, Akila's live right now for anybody who missed the detox or detach to share this information. Ashe. And if someone on here, I don't know who you are. On the email, the name is Okiki. I don't know who you are here, but Okiki, if you happen, Spirit, Soul, Star Seeds, go get her. Go get Okiki. I don't know if Okiki is which platform she's from, but stop, drop, and roll like it's fire. Somebody call Okiki. Call her in right now. I need Alicia and I need Okiki. Those are the main two people that emailed and did not get to get in. So this is for you. Ashe. I'm not in a place to stay. Okay, you can't stay too. Okay, good. What I'm going to do, since you can't stay long, I'm going to just tell you right now what foods we're not eating. And then anything else we could catch. We'll be meeting tomorrow. We'll go deeper into some of that right now. How long do you have, Alicia? If you can, let me know. You got 5 minutes, 10 minutes? Let me know. I don't have it typed up. I'm not even going to lie. It's actually easier for me to just blurt it out right now, because then I got to sit down and think about it. And I'm in my halls of a mentee too. So I'm working through my own, I'm shattering mirrors of my own. Okay, 5 minutes. You got about 5 minutes. 1:44. Here we go. So 5 minutes. Let me share with you what I can share with you in 5 minutes. Okay, the foods, for those who are detoxing, the foods that we're not eating. We're not eating any meats, any sweets, any carbs. We started this detox on the 2nd. No meats, no sweets, no carbs. I'm not going to get too deep into the explanation of why, because you only got 5 minutes. I'm just going to give you what we not eating. No peanuts. No carbs, meaning even though you eating vegetables, no potatoes, because they're carbs. No yams, none of that. Nothing that's carbs, none of that, because the body has to break it down. We need to process light codes. No sodas, no coffee, no peanuts. Instead of peanuts, use sunflower seeds. No alcohol, wines, none of that. What else are we not? I'm just giving you what we not eating so you can know. The main things you're eating are raw fruits and vegetables. We're having first thing in the morning, lime water. Hot water, preferably bottled. Squeeze some lime in it. You could put a little kick of cayenne in there if you want. That's the first thing you do before you even brush your teeth. First thing you do. Do that first. After you have your lime water, you could do everything else. You go brush your teeth, all of that. The next thing is you want to have tea, right? Some kind of tea. If you have natural herbs outside, that is the best. But if not, you can use other teas, right? And the wisdom in the wind is speaking. Okay. So tea, it could be rosemary, fever, lemongrass, mint, any of that, right? Hello, birds. Go have your stuff. And then you want to have a smoothie. This is the green smoothie, right? You could put whatever you want in it. Oh, remember, no sweets, so no sugar. So what I sweeten this with is a banana. The banana is sweet enough. It is a natural sweetener. So you can sweeten your smoothie with a banana. You may use a little agave if you feel feel like you need a little something extra, but I would use the naturals as much as possible. I put spinach in here. You can use kale. You can use any kind of green. Whatever greens you want to throw in your smoothie, whatever fruits you want to throw in there, it's your mix. Mix it how you like it, how you want it. Have that throughout the day as much as you want. You can eat as much as you want in this detox, just making sure that it's the type of foods that we're talking about. This is not a fast, it's a detox. So if you want to smoothies throughout the day, that's fine. If you feel like your stomach is like, if you have a hunger moment, or a frustration moment, because the body will kick back, have some tea. All right. Have some tea. The tea helps to calm you down while you sort out the emotions. All right. Is honey in there? No, no honey. No honey. Just only the banana as a natural sweetener. I have no other sweetener in there whatsoever. Right? If you feel like you need some, use honey. I rather honey than sugar. I would say that honey, and like 1 teaspoon if you can, not too much, right? What else is there? The emotional part. I want to say this so you understand this too. This was an important part. So your body's going to go through withdrawals because you're used to having certain things. We have cravings because our cravings are really our emotions in our consciousness. So pay attention to the cravings that come up when they do. Sit with yourself rather than go for the craving. Try to restrain yourself as much as possible. Instead of going to the craving, go to the emotion. Send me your email. Make sure, Alicia, make sure you send me your email so I can send you the feelings wheel. I can send you some information so you know how to work with this. And when we meet tomorrow, you'll see. When the group meets, you'll catch up because you'll see a lot of what we're talking about in the group, especially the emotions. This detox is not just about food, but it's allowing you to move food out of the way so that you can process your emotions, the emotions that need to process through you to move any resistance so that the light codes can quickly and effectively process through you so that you can process the light codes. So the emotions are, whenever we have a craving, it's an emotion. Let me just say that. We'll break down more of it when we meet. All right? Okay. I'm going to resend it. Yes. What time tomorrow before my phone dies on us? Okay. The time it's gonna be at about 7:30 or 8 o'clock. More likely 8 o'clock. So I'll definitely, when I get the exact coordinate times, I'll send it to you. But I'm sending everybody an email tonight on some of the things we talked about that can help them with their feelings and watching their feelings, right? And then tomorrow when we meet, if you want, we could meet a little bit earlier than everybody else. I'm gonna listen to spirit. I may open it up an hour before everybody else for those of you who didn't get in. Maybe about 3 or 4 of you who didn't get in, to kind of catch us up on where we are, so that it'll be less of us going over that in the meeting. All right. So that is that with the feelings. So those are the way that's how we're doing the foods. And please pay attention to your emotions. Right? If you get a craving, stop and ask yourself, what is this that I'm feeling? And write it down. Journal it down. Don't just let it pass you by. Write it down. Trust me, you'll see when we talk later why I'm saying what I'm saying. It's going to help you out. Right? If you're craving for any sweets, it's depression, which is a suppression of anger. If you're craving anything salty, it's because you're salty about something. Right? And bitter, maybe. Crunchy, irritation. Right? So just to give you a little bit, if you're craving any carbs, any breads or any carbs, that means you're seeking comfort, which means the emotion is hurt. You're hurt about something. Okay? Just to give you that little bit to work with, because usually those are the common things. There's some more, but those are the common ones that come up for people. Sweets, carbs, because carbs break down like sweets. Carbs are comfort food. Sweets, carbs, crunchy things, and salty things are one of the main things that people want, right? And meat. If you crave any meat, it's because you want to tear into something. You may be angry, irritated, frustrated, but you want to tear into something. Ashe? So, faithfully, that is shared enough with you before your phone goes. And if anybody has any questions, I did this specifically for Alicia and I found her. Thank you. I'll look out for your email. We found her. Oh, the one person that I didn't have an email from, you see? That's why you got to listen to spirit. Is it too late to donate? No, it's not. You can still do it because we'll meet tomorrow. And if you've probably already been fasting or detoxing, especially if anybody here has already found themselves fasting or detoxing, you already were in alignment, right? So if you want to go ahead and join, go ahead, donate. You can use, if you donate, those of you who have used my Zelle before, don't use my phone number. For those of you who do have my number, do it by the email because the Zelle has been acting up. So do it by the email, or you can cash at me at Cosmic Earth 144. Cosmic Earth 144. Right? And if you need my email information or anything like that, Nafisa, I see you. I know we know you. You've been in the group, so you know you can call me if anything. If you need anything on that, you could call me because I know you got the number. You already been traveling with us. You've been doing works with us. So I'm glad you called us. Welcome, welcome. Jump on into the detox. This is the halls of a mentee walking through the detox. So much. You're welcome. You're welcome, Baldy. Baldy, is that Baldy? Oh, Bradley. I thought it said Baldy. I was gonna say I know somebody named Baldy from school, and their name just came up today, but no, it says Bradley. All right. Oh wow, definitely no, it's divine timing because I just got on my phone and it's about to die. See, you needed to hear this, and this was just for you. All right, just over it. Y'all thank her. Y'all send up some hearts. Drop some hearts in the chat because give her some love, share her some love and support because she's the one that made this way open for anybody to hear any of this right now, or else I would not be coming on. I guarantee you I would not. So y'all drop her some hearts, send her some love, share the live, and I'm gonna open it up for because I'm not staying here long today. I'm not giving all this energy to the live. I'm walking through the halls and I'm in my spiritual quarantine, so I need that energy for me. So if you have any questions, um, you said you have the real, I have your email. Okay, good. You have my email. Cool. So you could use that. Either Zelle with the thank you for putting that in the chat. Either one. Zelle using the email or cash at me at Cosmic Earth 144. And as I said to anybody who may be hearing this for the first time, this is not, there's no price on this. This is donate what you can. Not even, I don't even want to say what you can because I don't do lack and limitation. We speak from the mind state of abundance, not lack and limitation. Donate what you know spirit is telling you. Donate what you're aligning to. What is the numbers that you're aligning with? Some people have sent 333. Somebody have sent 33.33, or they may do 22 or 1111. It depends on you. Send what resonates with you. For some people, it may be their birthday. Whatever numbers you're speaking to, utilize your divine numbers because that's like you saying, I'm aligning to this. This is my alignment. This is my assignment. So whatever you feel like donating, that's on you, right? Think y'all will email you when I change my phone. Ashe. I'll look out for it. I'll be looking out for the email so I can send you the group email along with everybody else. So for those who may just be jumping on, welcome in. This is a follow-up and a tap in and a tune in, a tune up to the 144. And those who are meant to see it, because as I said earlier, everybody don't find these frequencies. These are the higher altitudes, the higher frequencies. These are for those who are awakening on a whole nother level in the fifth dimension to the halls of a mentee. Right? All right. Burning me up. Okay. Fire. I had to put that sage down. It was getting hot in my hand. All right. Cash App, aka, no, the Cash App, Cash is Cosmic Earth 144, if you could put that in there, because they might send it there and I don't have that Cash App. That's my old Cash App. I don't have that one anymore. So it's Cosmic Earth 144. And please, if you Cash App me, please email me. Please send an email because, then I won't know where to send the information to. So if you Cash App me, even if you Zelle me, put your email in the memo so that I could see it. In the Cash App, or you don't have to email me, you can put it in the Cash App memo. I have seen someone who did Cash App me put their email in that memo. So wherever there's a part where you can put a memo in the Cash App or the Zelle, put your email. You don't want to send it and then you can't get in because I don't have nothing to mail it to. I have no one to mail it to or email it to. And I got to email you the Zoom link. So, again, as I said, this is for those who are walking through the halls. Oh, I don't even have my thing. I was going to play the song for y'all. Chilling with those in the halls of a mentee. No food, 3 days, stomach empty. I'm fasting. That's part, the fast and the detox is part of what walks us through the halls of a mentee, because this is not an easy road. There are battles, and that's the message that I got today that I may share with y'all. There are battles. I woke up with that in a dream. The battle has to be had. For any of you who have seen that movie, that's what somebody here reminded me, that Bruce Lee movie. Battles, these are the toughest battles that he had to do. And I believe they said the movie was called Enter the Dragon. I think it was called Enter the Dragon, and it had to do with walking through these mirrors, and it was some of his toughest battles, and that's what it is. We're walking through these halls to see these distorted versions of ourselves that carried on through the illusions of illusions, the delusions of illusions in our minds that we have been carrying as if it is real and true. Because the thing about illusions, y'all, we don't know they're illusions. We think they real until we break that illusion, until something happens that shakes us, that we realize, like now, we have the distortions that says it's time to come out of these illusions. This is what the purpose of being in the 8-8 Lions Gateway is. This is a month after the Sirius Gateway, right? And as I said to some of you all, you're going to see that during the 8-8 Lions Gate, around that time on the 8-8, if you look to the east and the horizon, you will start to see those 3 stars, or what they call the Orion's belt, that is very much affiliated with Sirius in its location and position in the stars. You're going to start to see it rising on the horizon in the east, right? As soon as the sun sets, around that time, right? So there's a lot that we don't realize that we are connecting to in the halls of a mentee. It's really a deep walk in your soul. It's an opportunity to have a major ego death experience that's going to allow you to remove some serious blockages in your soul, removing the resistance, clearing the densities, which is aka clearing your wounds, the wounds of doom that we need to exhume, lest we be consumed. And it's a lot of consumption going on, right? We've been consumed far too long. We've been participants of consumption. And I'm not just talking about material things and food. I'm talking about energy. We've been consuming, and we have been consumed. Our wounds allow us to be consumed, and we then in turn consume other energies. So this is the time to exhume those wounds. Ashe? So it's deep, deep battles, and this is battle with yourself, battle with your soul. And that was the message that I got, that we're battling. I'm going to give it to you just like I got. You keep, and this, whoever this may be for, you keep going around, right? There's this loop that we keep getting, and it says you keep being brought back to that same space because you have to have the battle. You have to have the battle means it's time to do that difficult thing, whatever that difficult thing is for you. And today's date is a date code of 4 on the 4th of August. So there's a confirmation of this 4, this foundational balance in the halls of a mentee, right? The date code, I am seeing the illusion that I need to have control in these halls of mirrors, Ashe, yet not try to overly control everything, but there needs to be a spiritual control, a spiritual discipline, and a self-control that says this is not what it is. How do I look at these things when things come up, you all? When things are coming up and you're feeling bothered, don't go down a rabbit hole with that. Don't allow frustration to take over you, but sit with yourself. The spiritual discipline is going to say, hold up, stop. Let me see what's really getting to me. Let me see what's really bothering me. Let me see what this really is beneath it all, right? Removing the egoic hold out of the way, because it's your ego that wants to protect. The ego, the misappropriated ego at that. The misappropriated ego wants to protect you, so it has a narrative. You have a narrative. So when something comes up, a lot of times we don't see it because we already have a narrative, which means we have a reason. And we go, oh, okay, yeah, that's why I'm doing it. No, this is where the battle is hard. This is where when we feel that, oh, okay, this is why I'm doing it, we say, no, no, that's not okay. Spiritual discipline says, I don't care if that's how you feel. You're operating from your misappropriated feelings that you did not properly heal. You're operating from some wounds that you did not exhume. That is not okay. That is going to keep you in the spell of distortions. And so you're going to keep repeating that loop, is what my dream was saying. You coming back to the same spot, the same feeling over and over again. Because there's a battle that has to be had. And the battle is within you. This is what this walk of mirrors is for. Is Jehudi bringing us to the mirrors. Through these hallways, Jehudi the messenger is allowing us to get the message by looking at ourselves, not listening to somebody outside of ourselves. That's what's so deep about this messenger work with Jehudi. This is not Jehudi whispering in your ear. This is not Jehudi telling you something. This is the messenger that brought you to the doorway of the halls of mirrors and sent you in. The message is what you get out of it. When you walk through those mirrors, what are those mirrors telling you? Do you get it? Did you get it? And not only did you get it, did you break it? Did you break the mirror, or did you allow the distortion to continue? Did you see the distortion, gave it a reason or an excuse, and then kept walking? If that's what you're doing, you're not breaking any mirrors. You're not breaking any distortions. And when you get to the end of the hall, you're not having an ego death experience that needs to be had. You just walked through the mirrors and said, okay, I see my distortions. And how you walk through the hallway determines how you're going to activate or get transmissions through your light codes when we hit the peak of 8-8. It's available for everybody, but not everybody gets the light codes the same. It's all on you because it's your spiritual domain that you have to step in and proclaim. Ashe? Can I get an ashe? Drop some 144s in the chat. Let me see where y'all at. Anybody got any questions? Let me know. As a matter of fact, blessings, blessings. Let me see if there's any questions. Yep, Bruce Lee. Illusions, until we are willing to see them clearly. Exactly. So we have to be responsible for being the ones to see this. Ashe, thank you. Thank you, Z. We should be, oh, should we? Should we now? Says you. Saith you. Greetings. Greetings, Bloom. Bloom is in the house. We got the Starseed Cosmic family up in here. Ashe. Ashe, Ashe, 144. There go the 144s. Right? So are there any questions for anybody that may be walking through the halls of a mentee, maybe heard of this the first time? Let me know, because as I said, I'm not spending too much time here right now. But okay, the rest of the message that we have to have this battle. And what I was saying about the 4, right? That is confirming a foundational balance of what is building up as we walk through the halls of a mentee. So what's building up? We building up, and now it's solid. We standing solid on that foundation. The battle has to happen to break the loop of distortions that keeps persisting through the illusions. The illusions are going to keep happening. We have to break that loop, so we have to have that battle. We have to stand strong on a firm foundation, right? To, again, the foundational balance. So we got to stand firm on the firm foundation, standing strong with spirit to recognize, because only spirit is going to do it. This is why I said we need spiritual discipline, self-discipline. With spirit to recognize the distorted loop. You got to be able to recognize it and make a decision not to turn away from the appearance of chaos to avoid an inevitable battle. And I'm saying that to you because that was one of the message personally I was getting from me. Right? I have something coming up this week where I told y'all we got to be in this spiritual quarantine. So I'm serious about mine. I'm not going out there like that. If I don't got to go to the store and get something, I'm staying home. I don't want nobody in my space because I'm doing what I need to do. However, within this week, we have some work that some workers need to come in my house and do. And I'm sitting here contemplating, do I let them come? Because I don't want people up in my space. Maybe I need to reschedule it for next week because I don't play about my spiritual time. I don't play when I'm in a spiritual quarantine. I don't care what the rest of the world got to do. I shut it down. So, but Spirit was showing me, because I'm like, what is it, Spirit? And it's like, oh, it's going to be all this chaos because they got to drill and do some work. And it was like, you know what? Don't run from the chaos. That's another message that I'm getting. Because when we were doing our full moon work last week, and those who were with me know that it was because of a little bit of work that they had to do that I got a major message about the ego death of the old timeline that I'm dead to my old self. For those of you who were in that video, you know what I'm talking about. And I was saying it's time to write that eulogy. It's time to write that, like, look, she was a beautiful person. I'm not that no more. But I realized that because I had to clear out a closet for them to get in. And I was looking at clothes that it was like, damn, I'm never going to get that no more. And it was like a little grief of me saying bye to that part of me. It was like, she's not coming back. I had to realize that part of me is not coming back. And that was a lesson that I needed, that I would not have gotten that message had I not let them come in and do that work. So I say all that to say this. Here it is a week later, and there's some more work that needs to be done. And I want to shut it down because I'm in the halls of a mentee, and I'm like, I don't want to play while I'm in my hallway. But Spirit was reminding me, hey, don't be afraid of the chaos. This may be something that brings up something that you may need to look at. This may be something that chaos may bring up, some of that battle that needs to be had. It's going to bring you to the battlefield. And this is how some of us got to think. We can't run from things just because it's going to be chaos. But if you notice, I got to do this with wisdom. It's not something I got to have wisdom. I can't just run from the chaos. But at the same time, I need to look at, is this something that I really, really need? Maybe there's a balance there where I need to see foundational balance. I need to set the foundations. And one of the messages, thank you, Bird. One of the messages I was getting was I may just need to take this week to go through some things, because that's what happened last week. I had to go through the closet before they came in. So maybe I still don't really need them in my space. Maybe what Spirit is saying is you may need to take this week to clear out everything, because the battle is going to be in that. There's something there for you, and you may see that. And then in the following week, they can come in. But I'm still listening to Spirit, y'all. I'm still listening, right? This is why I say we can't count nothing out. When you're doing this work, you got to be ears open, eyes open. You can't have something set in stone in your mind, right? Thanks for the gifts. Thanks for the glitter. Thanks for the, what is it? The title glitter. Thank you. Peace, love, and light, energy. Thank you. Evening. So we can't let things like that block us. And I'm saying this for whoever it may resonate with. So it's not just the food, but the food, when we move the food out of the way, it helps you go through the battle. It helps to clear your mind. Your body's not so busy breaking down food. So you give your body time to break down and process what needs to go through your consciousness via your emotions, via your energy in motion, through your emotions. Ashe? See, my blue jay is making the call. Arr, arr. If this resonates with you and you feel like, damn, this is me, and you didn't get into the detox, it's not too late. Somebody just said, can I sign up now? This may be for you. And if it is, you can Cash App or you can Zelle, anything that you feel like. There's no price on this. It's just you tithing into your soul work. It's you saying, I'm serious about mine. I'm serious about doing what I need to do. And whatever you send, it could be $1, it could be $5, whatever you send, tithe according to your I would say according to your number, like whatever number works for you. Ashe? And whatever you put in, we meet tomorrow. We had our first meeting 2 days ago. We meet tomorrow. If you already found yourself fasting and detoxing, this is for you. And if you've been hearing little glitches, little glitters about the 8-8 Lionsgate, specifically Halls of Amenti, this is for you. You found your tribe. I'm not trying to solicit nobody. I'm simply helping you to pick up the synchronicities. These are the synchronicities. And if this is it, then send the donation through Cash App or through Zelle using my email or Cash App. It's Cosmic Earth 144. And please remember to send your email in the memo so I can send you the Zoom link. We have our second meeting tomorrow. So, and we're going through all of this. We break down even more in the meeting. We go deeper in the meeting, right? I just got out of a constant fasting, started eating again, but just unprocessed. Oh, okay, just unprocessed whole foods cooked in home. Okay. You recommend fasting again? Well, this is why I said the detox or detach. What we're doing now is a detox or detach. It's not really fasting. It's more of it's a type of fasting, but it's more of a detox. You can eat as much as you want, but it's the type of foods that we're eating and not eating. No meats, no sweets, no carbs. No meats, no sweets, no carbs. So no potatoes, even though that's a vegetable. No potatoes. No coffee. No coffee, no alcohol, no sodas. No peanuts. Sunflower seeds or flax seeds, no peanuts. No cooking oil. Avocado oil, coconut oil, or flaxseed oil, or even olive oil. But no regular Wesson, Crisco, none of that. No, oh, thank you for reminding me, Spirit. In the salad, what you put on the salad again? Dressing. No salad dressing, no dairy, no animal or no byproduct of the animal. So yes, no dairy. Thank you for reminding me that. No dairy. It's all foods, and we're having a lot of smoothies. So as a reminder for anyone who just came in that you're getting ready to jump in on this detox, and we don't meet till tomorrow night. So just so you know what to do, first thing in the morning, lime. Hot water and lime, preferably bottled water, not water from the pipe. Squeeze some lime in it, put in a kick of cayenne pepper. This is a green smoothie. You can have this throughout the day. You can eat as much as you want throughout the day. You just want to eat mainly vegetables and fruits because you want first trophic light foods. First trophic foods is what I call fruits and vegetables because they're getting the light codes from the sun directly. And then you're eating that first trophic food. That's fruits and vegetables, right? But no carbs, right? I've been a plant-based pescatarian for about 4 to 5 years now. Okay, I'm type A blood and completely plant. Okay, so you're already, in the detox pretty much. You're already on a type of diet that is more detox-like. So the only thing I would say to you that you probably do differently in your foods, lime water first thing in the morning. Tea, we do tea after that, and then we go into a green smoothie. I got all kind of berries in here, no sweets. Banana is the natural sweetener. I got spinach in here. So you can have your smoothies all through the day if you want. Some salads, no salad dressing on the salad. No croutons, no crackers, none of that. None of the comfort foods, none of the breads or the light breads, which are like biscuits and crackers. Those are light breads, what I call light bread products, right? Moringa, yep, you can use that. So those are the things that we're eating. We do like one cooked meal a day in the evening. Throughout the day is mainly like raw fruits and vegetables. And then in the night, you can have like a cooked meal for your dinner, some cooked vegetables, not too cooked because you don't want to overcook the nutrients, but some steamed cabbage or, any one of the vegetables, how you want to cook it, right? But you don't have to fast and refrain from eating. You can eat every time you're hungry, just eat these type of foods, all right? Because what you're doing is giving your body a break. Ashe? A little boiled, yes. Yes, it can be a little boiled. Grapes are a great sweetener too. Yes, thank you for that reminder, Energy. Thank you, Bloom. Grapes are also a good sweetener for your smoothie, right? Intermittent fasting is helpful. Intermittent fasting is helpful. Thank you for that, Bloom. Bloom is saying intermittent fasting is helpful as well. So this is what we're doing as we're walking through the hallway. So if anyone wants to tap in, if this resonates with you, if you're looking for your starseed family, if a lot has happened in your real family, that's because it's time to meet your your starseed family, starship. That's what I was gonna say. It's time to meet your starship commander, your Syrian starseed. It's time to meet them. Okay. So whatever's been going on, peace, love, and light. Hi, Joshua. It say Joshua. I think that's what it say. Peace, love, and light to you. Welcome in, welcome in. 555. That's change, change, change. You caught the 555. So there you have it, the Trinity of change. This is a change for somebody. That is a message for you. Whoever caught that 555, that is a message for you. This is the moment of change, major change, and it's time to express change and be about that change. Ashe. So like I said, I offer it. This is the offering that I have. If you didn't catch it before, if you happen to catch it now, you may want to hop on in, because I don't know when I'm going to come back on. Like I said, I don't really want to be on here this week. So if Spirit didn't pull me in right now for the sake of Alicia, y'all thank her. Yeah, thank Alicia. Alicia is the one that I was like, I'm going to go on to look for her, because I know she came on from one of the platforms. So we found her. I don't really have a reason to come back on unless Spirit tell me, hey, I need you to put this message out there. Right? So with that said, oh yeah, that's right. I did pull these cards and said I would share this little message with y'all. Should I, Spirit? Should I? Or should I just do a video? I think I'm going to do a video because I don't want to do too much. It does take energy. These were some cards that were pulled from the full moon, and they kind of go with the message of change. And I'm gonna talk about it. Just look out for the video. I'll do the video about it. Because as I said, I'm not trying to do too much. I'm trying to keep this as light as possible. You can drink all day. Yep. Liquids all day is also good for the throat chakra. Liquids all day activates your throat chakra. So if anybody needs help in the throat chakra area, liquids all day. Smoothies all day. All right. Anybody got any questions on the halls of Amenti? Anybody want to tap in, tune in, or tune up? As I said, it's not too late. And we go over more than just the foods. This is really helping us walk through the halls of Amenti. So if this is for you and you want to tap in, email me. You can send a Cash App, donate whatever you want to donate. It is not priced, but you can send that in. Cosmic Earth 144. The Cash App is Cosmic Earth 144. Please put your email in the memo. The Zelle is Akila Textry. Thank you. Akila Textry at gmail.com. That's AKILAHTEXTRI at gmail.com. You can scroll up a little bit and you'll see it. It was already posted. If you scroll up a little bit, you'll see that it was posted. All right. So you'll send me, once you send me your Cash App or Zelle, then I will send you the email for tomorrow. You may not get it today. You may get it I may do it tomorrow. I usually do it when I open it up, maybe an hour before the meeting, but you'll definitely get the email. You'll be on the list to get the email when I open it up. Right? So because we meet on Zoom. It's not here. We're not going to meet here. This is sacred space. This is only for the true ones who said yes to this next level of ascension, because this is ascension time. This is ascension time, y'all. This ain't for everybody. Only the chosen of the chosen of the chosen few who are ready to go through and walk through these halls of Amenti and take on the next timeline. Right? Cosmic Earth 144. Thank you for putting that in the chat. For those who already have the detox diet as their regular nutrition, is there anything that you recommend? Yeah, the only thing that, as I said, for those who already kind of have this, because we have one or two people in the group that are like, I already, eat like this. So that means that, what that means is that the emotional, mental, spiritual aspect of it is going to be a little bit more easier for you, because you've already moved some of the foods out the way, right? And the only thing different is having lime water first thing in the morning. Right? Having some tea. Anything different from that, because you're already on a specific, I wouldn't say anything special. Don't have any plant-based, vegan-based sweets. No sweets whatsoever, not even vegan sweets. Because a lot of people will think, well, it's vegan. No, no vegan sweets, no sweets whatsoever. Leave those out the way if you're already on a plant-based diet. And what I would say too is not to eat the processed foods. Thank you for that question. If you already eat plant-based, do not eat the processed plant-based foods, if you get what I'm saying. Make it as raw as possible. As raw as possible. Fruits and vegetables that you gotta cut up and make a salad, make a fruit bowl, make your smoothie. Nothing that's in a package, right? None of the plant-based cheese, plant-based meats, plant-based, any of them things that's in a package. You want to move away from processed foods as raw as possible. Cook your raw, fruits and your vegetables, cook them up at night. No plant-based packaged foods. That I could say, right? A detox guide with fruits and vegetables. Ashe. So that will help. And so beyond that, it's going to help you if you're already eating like that. It's a little bit easier for you to put the food out the way. Now, the next step for you is going to be, am I listening to my mind-body complex? Do I pay attention when I get these cravings? So whenever a craving comes up, a craving is just representing an unprocessed or unhealed emotion that has been looming around in your subconscious mind. So and this is for everybody. This is not just a craving because you're on the detox. But what happens is that when you go on the detox, these cravings speak louder. So you hear them louder, right? But if you just generally feel for certain things on a regular basis, a lot of people don't realize that's a subtle craving. That's a type of craving, but you just don't recognize it as a craving because it just looks like it's part of your MO. Like, this is just what I eat. This is what I go for. But now when we go through a detox, this is how you'll know it's a craving. When we go through a detox and you start to feel the pull, you start to feel the craving, then you're going to know, oh, this thing is a craving. And all this time that you've been eating it, just thinking this is part of your diet, you have it in your diet because it's a constant craving in the mind. So when you go in a detox, it pulls you out of that and you get to see it. You'll start to feel the craving, which means you are now being directed to the emotion. If you feel the craving, you are now feeling the emotion. So what you want to do is pay attention to when something comes up, when there's a craving that comes up, and allow that to guide you to what that emotion is, right? And you can look it up, Google what emotions equal. You're gonna get a lot of stuff, so you got to really kind of use your third eye to kind of sift through that. For those who signed up for the group with me, like, you're gonna get that information in your email. When you look it up, you have to go through a lot of stuff. So what I do is I pull out what is really truly going to help you. So this is why I say sign up. A lot of you can get the information here. That's good. But if this is really a pull for you and a call for you and you feel aligned to this, I'm not going to say everybody should sign up. But if you feel aligned to this, it's best if you do sign up. Because then when I email, I can send you this information. But there's stuff online that you could Google that says cravings. What do these cravings mean? Like what emotions equal these cravings? I don't know how you want to ask the question, but you can ask Google or Siri or Alexa, whoever you got. Ask Gemini and see what comes up. And you should look for something that's telling you what these cravings mean. For example, sweets means depression or some type of suppression of anger. It should say something like that. Salty means like I'm a little bit bitter about some things, maybe a little bit irritated. It should be able to kind of guide you to when you feel these cravings, what does it mean emotionally? When I feel these cravings, what does it mean emotionally? Ashe? So that's the next level step in it. So not only just the foods, but besides the foods, you now need to look at, it's like it's a twofold. And that's why it's detox to detach. It's helping you to detach. So the food is going to help pull you off of it, right? So when you enter into the detox, it's going to help you pay attention to some things. That's the first fold. The second fold is like, now look at your emotion. Now process this emotion, whatever it means for you. And as I said, the more you clear the densities, the more you clear the wounds and all of that, you clear the resistance in your soul, you clear the resistance in your conduit of light, and you allow more light codes to come through. You are speeding up your intel. That's what we're doing. You are speeding up your intel. For those who remember when I spoke about this, some of you need a quicker intel. We need to go from 3D souls to 4D souls. Some of you need to go from 4D souls to 5D souls. Some of you are already probably at a 5D soul, and you're going to go to the 6D soul, meaning that your soul has a 3D intel, 4D intel, 5D intel. It processes at that level. So in light codes, hey Chase, welcome in. When it processes at that level, it's harder for you to alchemize. You want to speed up your intel. Essentially, that's what we're doing, speeding up our intel, allowing us to be in more alignment with the fifth dimension as these light codes are coming in. Y'all feel the sun. The sun is kicking us fifth density light. Can you handle it? And I can tell you right now, if you're a 3D processor, if you're a 3D intel, and I'm not saying this to say bad, because, you know, not all 3D is bad. The shadows of 3D is the false matrix. But some people have not elevated or evolved out of that 3D, intel. You may not be in the shadows of 3D, but you may still be processing at a 3D level. What determines that? To the degree that you clear the densities, to the degree that you release your wounds and exhume your wounds. That means know thyself. That's what know thyself means. It doesn't mean know your name and your birth date and your parents' name and where you come from. Anybody can know that. Do you know the parts of you that are unknown to you? That's what know thyself means. It means go get it. It means akua. Go back and go get it. Go into your subconscious mind where we don't pay it no never mind, and go find out what's going on back there, in there. That's what that means. Go dig it up. Go mine your soul. Go mine your soul's business. That's what time it is right now. The more you do that, the more you speed up your processor. There's no other way around it. So you can get all the knowledge and stuff you want in the world. This is why I said they may not be in the false matrix, but if they're not releasing densities, if they're not clearing densities and clearing those resistance clogged spots in their soul's compartment, then you are filled with resistance, and the fire cannot wire through you. The light information, light energy and information, the codes can't wire through you. Any electrician knows what I'm talking about. When you have electrical problems, remember, we're electromagnetic beings, y'all. When we have electrical problems, the electrician has to move the resistance out of the wire so that it can fire. Same thing with us. You got to remove the resistance out of the wire, out of your conduit, out of your vessel, out of your soul, so that it can fire, so that light codes can flow through, like this wind blowing through. Let it flow, let it flow. Let it flow, let it flow. 606, time to be neutral. And that's me. I've given enough. That's my time. 606 is time to neutralize. I'm going to go neutral. Neutrality within the receptive completion. So I gave what I could give. I said I ain't going to come on here and give too much. If you need more, we meet tomorrow. I'm going to leave with that. If you need more, we meet tomorrow. I gave you all the information about the detox, what not to eat, no meats, no sweets, no carbs, none of that. No peanuts, no alcohol, no coffee, no soda, no plant-based sweets, none of that. To clear your body. Give your body a break from processing so that you can process the light codes. And then walk through the halls of Amenti, facing your demons, facing your battles within you. breaking the mirrors of distortions so that you can really go through this ascension time. And at the end of this detox on the 8-8 Lions Gate, we have an activation transmission. This is our second activation transmission. We did one already. So we have a second one coming up. And the more potent it is going to be is dependent on how you walk through the halls of a mentee. That's on you. Everybody's going to be affected differently. And that's open to everybody. Anybody, that's free and open to anybody. But again, you have to email me because that is also sacred. It's a Zoom meeting and that's sacred. So I have to share that with you, at the end. And that's if Spirit let me share that. I may have to have a separate one because some of us who've been doing the work and walking through the halls of a mentee are already going to be in that meeting, or I may have to have a separate meeting where we all meet there, and then right after that, when I'm going to do the activation, I just switch meetings and everybody switch over because that's like two sacred spaces. So faithfully, I've given all that I could give right now. And 606 says neutrality within the receptive completion. Neutrality within what? The embodiment. Because those who are in it with us, we are embodying these light codes. We're not just looking on the outside. It's integration. It's receptive time. Right? Light code integration and an integration into new beginnings. And remember what I said, the message that I got? The battle has to be had. I'm going to leave y'all with that message. If you don't have the battle, the falsities will continue to distract, to distort. After the battle, you must implement a cleansing. The obstructions will remove if you implement this cleansing, and pathways will open up to create the new. That's what's happening when we clear the battle. So it's letting me know that this is part of the process that amplifies this season of creativity that we're in. So for those who are being pulled to create, this is going to help amplify that, the season of creativity. And when we have the battle and then do the cleansing, we remove obstruction and open new pathways. This is spiritual. This is ascension time. This is opening up paths that you can't see in the fifth dimension into your next timeline. But what you do and what you put into it is how you're going to move through the dimensions of your mind. I can't say this no other way. So anyone else who just came in, if you literally just came in and it resonates with you, you're going to have to email me if you want any more information. And to sign up, we meet tomorrow. It's our second meeting for the Detox to Detach. Smoothies up. I'm chilling with those in the halls of a mentee. No food 3 days, stomach empty, even though we doing 7 days. Some of you who may have joined may be doing 5 days. Right? So come on in, come on in. If it's for you, this is where you join in. Jump in, jump in. Ashe? So I'm going to take my neutrality time now. Peace, love, and light. I asked if anyone needs